Hello, how are you guys doing? Hey Zesty, hey Squirrel. You guys seem to be really excited about the sound alerts today. It's going to be on cooldown now. All of those alerts, all of those commands that you just did will be on cooldown. Give it like, I don't know, let me check what the cooldown is for that. Yours is
Stop whining.
10 minutes, Zesty. I can change that to 5 minutes actually. I don't know why I set it to 10 minutes. Okay, I've reset the counter for the Zesty command. So it should be every 5 minutes after the next one. Huh. Apparently that didn't work. Try again. What the heck? Hey Katharika. I'm doing well, I'm doing well. I'm trying to reset the counter for this. It doesn't seem to be working. There's a reset counter and a reset user counter for this. And I've reset both of them. So I don't know why it's not working. Can I try?
Hello, how are you?
Yep,
I am
definitely
under the
works.
water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
I don't know why the reset user counter didn't work for you, Zesty. I reset it, but maybe it's like bugged or something. Anyway, welcome in, guys. The plan for today is going to be to get into industrial foregoing, because we need ether gas in the future. Ether gas is going to be useful in order to make something. I don't remember what. I think it was a time destabilizer, localized time destabilizer. Yeah, this is the one. So this needs ether gas and the time destabilizer components. So we're going to need ether gas. In order to do that, we need to get into industrial foregoing. But bareback phone needs to be put in the freezer for 5 minutes. What for? That seems a little bit excessive. Before we get into industrial foregoing, I want to complete this setup which we started yesterday, which is for the heavy oil and light oil to turn into refined fuel. So let's get started on that. I just need a little bit more light and heavy oil. So we're going to need to send some more crude oil over to the fractionating still. So let's go for bitumen. I need what, 10 of these? Yep, this is working. Now these are not going to receive any fuel because I haven't set the filters for the pipes yet. That's what I'm trying to work towards. So we have 1 bucket of light oil, but we don't have enough heavy oil. So we need to get some of that. And then... why is this not getting 10? I want to check something real quick. So crude oil in the fractionating still. Oh, it's a 10% chance. Oh. Okay. It's a 10% chance. That changes things. That definitely changes things. I need to redo the recipe for this. I'm gonna put this over here and I'm gonna say this is going to be just 1. And I'm hoping that in every 10 or every bucket that we put in here, we at least get 1 bitumen, because otherwise that'll keep showing up in the crafting monitor, which is really not acceptable. I don't even know if that's good. Ah, there we go. It worked. Okay, so we got the 1 bucket of heavy oil, 1 bucket of light oil. So let's go ahead and extract that with our buckets. Okay, how do I get rid of this? Oops. Oh, stop putting the buckets back, please. Okay, so if we extract this, that has extracted the heavy oil. Apparently I can't extract the light oil for some reason. Hello? Is there no light oil bucket? There is. Why is this not able to extract it? Anyway, I'm going to set the filter for the heavy oil. So that's going to be input into here. So heavy oil goes in. And I can also do this. Now I can extract the light oil. So we add a filter for light oil to the other side. So that's only going to be able to accept light oil. And that way we never have any confusion between which fractionating still is going to get what. But this thing also gets you tar. Not sure if I need that. And this gives you sulfur dust. Sulfur dust could actually be useful. Also, I might need to set up some importers at the bottom and at the back as well. So this is what we're going to do. Let's get 4 importers. I'm going to set 2 like on the back and 2 at the bottom. Oh god. Oh, thankfully it fell on the platform. Stop doing that. Okay, so this is going to be placed here. Hopefully that should still be the same. I think we lost a little bit of the refined fuel. That's not good. Yikes. Probably should not have done that. Okay, so I'm going to set the output to be on the bottom and on the back. And I'm going to say from the back you want to input fluids. So now the refined fuel from this one should be gone and it should be inside our fluid drive. There we go. Perfect. Okay, time to cover this up. Nice. So now I need to change this so that we are getting crude oil over here every time in the fractionating still. So I'm trying to think, is there a way for us to constantly be making crude oil? And I believe the only way is if we have this thing constantly running, which is not a good idea because the magma crucible is also used in other different recipes. It's used to make lava, resonant ender, energized glowstone, and destabilized redstone. So I believe it is time to make a new magma crucible. And what I'll do is I'll have the crucible over here. It will be constantly exporting crude oil into this fractionating still, and that should probably work. If it does or not, we'll find out. Okay, we need some nether bricks, which means we need some netherrack. Smelt for me, please. and 1 crucible. Okay, so the crucible is here. Now we need to get some upgrades for this. So first thing is going to be the resonant component, and we need some flux linkage amplifiers. No, that's 4. I need 3. Okay, what are we waiting for? Lumium ingots. Okay, it's making them. It just takes some time. There we go. That should be done. And now for the flux linkage amplifiers, those are also done. Put them in here. And all I need to do is get rid of this crafter. And I'm gonna get rid of this cable as well. But in order to do that, I'm going to need an exporter, and the exporter is going to be in charge of exporting oil clumps. This will hopefully make sense in a minute. There we go. So I'm going to set this exporter to export oil clumps which have an EMC value. So we have 440,000 of them, and then they will go into the magma crucible. Now this thing has no power, so I need to give this a laser node. Then the laser node needs an energy card, and that can go to the north side, and I just need to link this up. There we go. So now this has energy in it. It has all the upgrades. Now we just need to set the sides for this. So I don't really think I need these patterns anymore. Basically what I need is an auto input. So this will start to make crude oil, and then we need to export that to the top. So that's going to send the crude oil to the fractionating still. This will turn into all the stuff. The light oil, the heavy oil, and the bitumen. Why is the bitumen not being extracted? You lurk now and rest and play some Stardew and listen to you. No problem, Squirrel. I am confusion. Why is the bitumen not being imported? Are you being weird? I do have an input set to the back. This is getting the heavy oil. That should be turning into refined fuel. Oh, I know why it's not being imported. Because these importers are not connected to anything. Good job, Deadshot. There we go, now it works. Okay, I think this is a fully self-sufficient setup over here to get refined fuel, which is what we were after yesterday. So we already have 6 buckets. Now I need to set up a detector so that we don't like overdo this. So let's get a detector, and I'm gonna say that the exporter underneath the magma crucible is going to work on a redstone signal. Nope, that's not gonna work. Or is it? It might work actually. If I set that to a redstone signal, that should stop exporting. And then I need to tell this that when you have, come on, set this to fluids and emit signal. No, hang on. I'm gonna set this to fluids, say refined fuel, and when you have less than 10 buckets, that should be active, And once you have more than 10 buckets, that should probably stop. So we have 11 buckets now. Why are you still active? Okay, that's... Oh, because this thing is still producing. Well, that doesn't make any sense though. Okay, what if I put the detector over here? This needs to be on fluids. And let's say 10,000. Ah, there we go. So the signal has to be underneath the 10,000 millibuckets. So basically what we've done over here is we've told this exporter you will only work with redstone, and then the redstone signal we are supplying it is going to be detecting if we have less than 10 buckets of refined fuel, and if we do, then emit a signal. If we don't, then you keep this off, and that turns the exporter off as well. So hopefully that should work. Now we have 17 buckets right now, so we're not going to be processing anymore, I feel, after this is complete. Yeah, so this backlog over here is because we didn't set up the detector in the first place, which was probably a bad idea. But anyway, we have plenty of storage in our fluid storage disk, so I'm not too worried about that. We should be fine. And it is just one more recipe that we need in order to make the advanced mechanical essence, and that is going to be a fluid encapsulator recipe. So that's going to be 1 bucket of refined fuel and 1 inert advanced mechanical essence. That's a processing recipe which needs to go in the fluid encapsulator. That's over here. I think we should be good. So let's ask for one of these. We have 10 of them, so why not ask for 10 of them? I mean, the inert ones don't do anything, so... Oh wow, this is slow. This takes 400,000 RF. Oh yeah, this is going to take a while. This is definitely going to take a while. I wonder if I could put a battery in here and speed this up, maybe it would be a little bit faster. Where's my battery? Oh, there it is. So if I put this in here, okay, that's definitely faster, and it's burning through my energy. This is not gonna keep up, is it? Nope, definitely not. Yeah, I might need to make a better energy upgrade, like energy cube. Maybe an ultimate one, because that'll give me 102 million FE per tick. No, 102 million FE storage. That'll be more than enough, I think. Okay, you can come out. The timer has run out on this. So let's go ahead and upgrade this to the next tier. Actually, I might just make the recipes for this, because we are going to need the energy cubes in the future when we make the induction matrix. So, basic energy cube, advanced energy cube, elite, and ultimate. Those are the 4 tiers. Obviously we can't make the 5th one because that is a creative energy upgrade that needs the final star. So we will put these in here. And if I ask for an advanced energy upgrade, there we go. That should work. Now that still has 197,000 FE in it. I guess what I should do is just craft the other components, and then I can just use this instead of the other components. Can I sleep? I'm kind of tired of this rain. If there's one thing that I hate about Skyblocks is the amount of rain. It's just constantly raining. There we go. That's an ultimate energy cube. This thing stores 102 million FE. And then I think the maximum output is 102,000 FE. If I'm not wrong. I might very well be. Okay, I'm just gonna fill this up. This is now producing 72,000 FE per tick in order to try and keep up with the energy cube. Oh, Kazmat. Oh, thank God. You just yeeted me into the machine. I got lucky over there. How are you doing, Kazmat? I should probably keep my hand on my empty slot so that you guys can't eat my stuff. You a little lost today? That can happen. One of those days, is it? Oh, I might need to upgrade the crusher and the pressurized reaction chamber. I didn't do that. Would your job... Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that can definitely take some time to adjust. So are you looking for new opportunities, or do you have anything in the pipeline? There we go. We have an ultimate energy cube, which means we should be able to put this in here and speed this up to like a lot faster. And that's going to burn through this energy over here, but thankfully we have enough of it so that we should be able to cover the amount that it needs. We're working DoorDash delivery and streaming full-time along with putting in other applications for now. Fair enough, fair enough. If you don't find another full-time job before long, you're going back to school. Or do you have any like plans what you would like to pursue in school? Interestingly, this does not seem to be a question board. Now that does not make any sense to me, but given that this is one of the most important items. Oh, so we need... Well, I had a refined fuel bucket. Why did that not give me a question word? Most likely business administration. That sounds cool. There we go. Task complete. Has this stopped producing, by the way? It does seem to have stopped producing. Nice. I'll just give this one more oil clump so that this can even out. Not this one, this one. That should be... Oh. 75? How much crude oil do you get from the oil clump? It's 125. Okay, so I need one more. Most likely business administration. Yeah, there we go. So this is now 0. Oh, Kamiko. Miko! Hi! Thank you for the subscription for 7 months in a row. Wow. Ouch. Kamiko, welcome in. How are you doing today? Aha! I got the spider, and now I'm gonna die. No work today, that's nice. Ah, that should be nice. You can relax for a little bit. Just chores and chilling. Sounds like a great time to me. Get off my grave, guys. Like, seriously, first you kill me, then you dance on my grave? How embarrassing. Okay, playing this pack has definitely made me realize that Corail Tombstone is the best gravestone mod in modern Minecraft. Compared to that, this gravestone mod is hot garbage. Thank you for the sub, Kamiko. I hope you can relax and just chill today. I should try my best to make you relax. Okay, we got the advanced thingy, mechanical essence. So we need to make one of these crystals. Thank you, no problem. That is a quest complete, and this should give us 2 of the improved ones and a little bit of XP. Not the most interesting rewards, I would say, but at least it gave us a little bit of an influx in our EMC. And it is nighttime, so I'm thinking time to sleep so that this infernal rain can go away. You know what, I'm this close to just making a channel point redemption to get rid of the rain. Should I do it? Should I make a channel point redemption? The compression dynamo can burn liquids such as refined fuel into large amounts of RF. Can you now? It gives you 1.5 million RF for one bucket. That does not seem like large amounts. Okay, that definitely does not seem like large amounts. That seems like a waste of materials to me. But it's a quest, so let's go ahead and make it. And I'm never gonna use it, just like the Sterling and Lapidary dynamos. But hey, I got a free bucket out of it. Okay, so the only things that are left in this page are basically the watch of flowing time and the localized time destabilizer, which we cannot make right now. But we should be able to make the watch of flowing time at least. So that's gonna need a couple of obsidian and a clock. Clock is pretty easy. Actually, the obsidian is the thing that's gonna take more time. I think I'm gonna just make like 1 stack of these, because we always need obsidian. So this thing is just going to make obsidian from the blast chiller. Hey Elventine, good morning. How's it going? Okay, I need to check on my uranium real quick. How much uranium do we have? We are at 372 and counting. Okay, not bad. Where is my fissile fuel? So 273,000, and it's increasing slowly. So that's good. That's gonna keep processing slowly but surely. This is making the lava that's required to make the obsidian. I wish this blast chiller could work a little bit faster, but apparently right now it can't. So let's go ahead and make the watch of flowing time. Boom, watch of flowing time completed. Now I think the only way this works, when placed on a pedestal, drastically increases nearby machine speed. Okay, that is true, but the watch of flowing time can also change time while you are when you right click it. So I'm not sure how this is supposed to work. Time control set to fast forward. Time control set to rewind. Okay, so there's 3 modes for this, which is fast forward, rewind and off. I'm guessing that if I set this to fast forward while it's in my inventory, this should be a little bit faster. Oh, no, that's just changing the time. That's just changing the time. So the day, you can see the day is going much faster now. And if I set this to rewind, haha, it's rewind time. The sun should start going backwards. Yes, there we go. So I could use this to turn back time if I needed. Ironically, after speaking with you about SAP, our build got corrupted due to the database receiving the false patch, which was created for another version of SAP. But the software team decided it seemed good. They called you to fix it after over 30,000 people couldn't input data. Yep, that sounds like a normal day in SAP. Man, I'm telling you, the amount of times that SAP systems have like gone down due to stupid stuff is insane. Okay, so if I place this down and I right click on the pedestal, it should activate and all of these machines should start working at like super speed. Unfortunately, the thermal machines have an internal power limit, so they will immediately, I think almost immediately, run out of power. Okay, not completely. Ah, they seem to be keeping up actually. Oh, these ones are gone. Okay, never mind. So these ones definitely lost power. These ones didn't lose power because they didn't have enough items to process inside of them. But the bottom ones definitely did. Okay, never mind. We're not going to be using this. How do I pick up the... No. Ah, there we go. So you left click on it. Are you telling me I can't move the dark matter pedestal? You can change that by adding a second power source below the block. Second power source. No, see, the way the thermal machines work is that you can't, they have like an internal RF limit. So if you're providing power with any other source from the outside, it's not going to work. Like they will only accept a set limit of RF. So if you want to actually accelerate these, you need to put an energy source that is sufficiently large enough to handle the extra power inside this energy slot over here. And the problem with that is that you need to manually take it out and recharge it and put it back in. Now there is a way to bypass that in this pack, and it was custom made for this pack, which is the localized time destabilizer, and this thing allows the thermal machines to be compatible with the watch of flowing time. So yeah, we can do that. And I need a dark matter pickaxe to mine this, you say? So we might need to make one of those. Project E. So how do you make a dark matter pickaxe? Oh, that's fairly easy. Okay, that's pretty easy. Now how fast is it? Pretty fast. Not that fast for cobblestone though. So dark matter worked. I think that's good enough. I'm just gonna put these into my backpack and I won't worry about them anymore. Red is instant. How do you make a red matter pickaxe? I haven't made these in a long time. So you need 3 red matter, 1 dark, and the dark matter. Ah, gotcha. You have to charge the pick using the keybind. Does that make it instant? Okay, pretty still not instant mine, but it is pretty fast. And I guess red matter makes it instant. That's fine. How do I turn it back? There we go. That's good to know though. That's good to know. Okay, so where are we? We are back to industrial foregoing because we need ether gas. Ether gas is going to be the next stage. In order to complete this quest page, we are going to need ether gas, and we also need to make a fission reactor. So I think we'll focus on the ether gas first because we are quite far away in industrial foregoing. We have to basically start the entire mod. Red can instant mine any block including hardened blocks. Might be worth having one then. But I mean, I do have my atomic disassembler, which I am extremely partial to. this thing is insanely fast. Hey Disco Bear, how's it going? Okay, time to get into industrial foregoing. I'm going to make, no, I don't want a pattern for these. I can just make them myself. 4 lightweighted pressure plates. I am going to make, however, a pattern for the pity machine frame. Oh, okay. So if I like scroll down on the crafter manager, it pulls the recipe out into my inventory, which I'm not a fan of. So I need to scroll down over here to prevent that from happening. Not an ideal situation for me. Just getting my coffee for the day. Nice. I'm doing well. Just messing around with some industrial foregoing today. So fluid extractor should be done. Latex processing unit. I don't think I'm going to make a recipe for that. I'll make a recipe for the dissolution chamber. Diamond gear, that's going to be a multi-servo press recipe. And I think that goes in here. Oh, look at that. That was our last slot. I was actually watching a documentary yesterday on FIFA. So, for those of you who don't know, FIFA is the International Football Association. And there was a documentary that just released yesterday. Why is my bitrate showing that it's in red? Interesting. I'm not sure. It's showing that I haven't dropped any frames, so I'm gonna assume that nothing bad is going on. But yeah, so I was watching this documentary yesterday on FIFA Uncovered, and basically it was all about how FIFA had been corrupted for the last couple of decades. 0 frame drop? Okay. So yeah, it does say 0 drop frames, but for some reason my stream manager in Twitch is showing my bitrate in red. No idea what that's about. I'm just going to assume that it's like stuck or something. Okay, so this is going to be my fluid extractor setup. It's going to be pretty normal. I need some acacia logs for this. So we need to start setting up acacia. In case you're wondering. Okay, that was really bad. So I need a phytogenic insulator in order to make acacia logs. Might as well get this up. It's going to be an ad in 30 seconds. Okay, there we go. Phytogenic insulator complete. I might as well get all the stuff for this as well. So we're going to need a flux linkage amplifier and a resonant component. Now this is going to need to craft a lot of stuff. You had that problem earlier, then kept losing connection via OBS. It's a valid Twitch connection issue. Oh, I see. That does not sound good. That does not make me confident. We'll see what happens. If I lose connection, we'll try again. Okay, so I got the phytogenic insulator. Why do I have dirt in my inventory? No idea. Oh, probably from the grave that I broke at the bottom of the stairs over there. That makes sense. Now I need, for this to work, I need 3 things. I need acacia saplings, which I can get from world transmutation. So I just need like oak saplings. And I need a piece of dirt. So basically I can just do this, get my philosopher's stone, and get myself an acacia sapling. So acacia sapling, then we need to put this in the phytogenic insulator, but this thing also requires power and water. That's the 2 things that we need. in order to make this work. Turn your stream on and see if it's a syncing issue through Twitch. Okay, sounds good to me. I mean, the bitrate is like stable. It's not going down or anything. It's just showing red instead of green. So I'm not sure. Like my OBS is still green. It's showing no issues whatsoever. So certainly not sure why that's happening. Now, in order to get water for this phytogenic insulator, what's the best way? I suppose an aqueous accumulator is still the best way. Let's go ahead and get one of these. And I think I've run out of glass again. Let's go ahead and set some up. Now we need 2 water buckets in order to make this work. So let's get ourselves one. Oh, actually, I have an Evertide amulet. I don't even need the water buckets. Okay, so where is this going to go? Now I'm not really happy about this setup because I have an even number of like blocks over here. And setting this up like this makes this like one row obsolete. But this is the best way to get like 4 different latex productions just from one sapling. So I'm going to have to keep it this way, unfortunately. Bitrate instantly showed red under your set rate, however no drop frames. Yep, there you go. I guess it's just a Twitch issue then. It probably gets solved on its own. Okay, in order to make this work, I think what I'm going to do is set up my phytogenic insulator over here, and then I need to set up my aqueous accumulator. Where should I set this up? I guess I can put it over here like this. Then one water source here, one water source here, and we should be good. Decisions. The main thing is that there's going to be a refined storage cable that comes underneath over here, and it should be connected to a constructor that's going to be constructing the acacia saplings. Unless I put a block placer over here instead, and I connect the phytogenic insulator directly so that refined storage doesn't have any issues. Like I don't have to pull a refined storage cable. That could definitely work. Also need to move that. But in that case, I would need this to be cycling. So I would need a cyclical processing, isn't it? Cyclical processing upgrade. And that would be needed so that I can keep getting my acacia sapling back into the input slot. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need one of those. Oh, I already had that going on. Cyclical processing. How do you make this? I can make the signalum and the redstone servo. For the rest of the stuff, I need silver and constantan plates. So we're going to need some silver. Hey ho, silver. And some constantan. Oh, that was easy. And then I suppose we can just put it over here and make the plates. Still should have a dedicated multi-servo press. I do have one over here. I don't know why I thought I didn't. That was a little bit embarrassing. I promise I know all the machines that I have. Okay, so if we put the cyclical processing over here, Then the acacia sapling should constantly cycle between the input and output, and we should get our logs. Now my question would be, how do I make sure that my logs are transported to this block over here? For that, I think we are going to need a drawer that's going to be at the back, and this is going to store our acacia logs. I don't really need acacia logs in my refined storage inventory, so I'm going to have this be its own like separate system over here. And then we're going to need a block placer. Now normally I would use refined storage's constructor over here, but since we're not going to be bothering with that, it's a straight competition between this block placer and the factory block placer. They both seem to be decent, but the block placer requires plastic, which we do not have. We actually are working towards making plastic. So I think for now I'm gonna have to go with the factory block placer, which is going to need one dispenser, which is pretty normal. And then some old industrial wood planks. Apparently I don't have any planks. Let's make a few. So old industrial wood planks, I think we needed like 7 of them. So 8 should be enough. Yep, there you go. Now this block placer, I believe, yep, it has an internal inventory. So all of the inventory is probably going to fill up with acacia logs first. Unless, can you put like other blocks inside over here? Okay, so that's just gonna throw the coal out, I guess. Okay, I want to turn this off. Okay, so if you put something in here that's not a block, it just spits it out. That is cheeky. So I can't really filter this thing so that it doesn't spit out items. It's going to be spitting them out anyway. So I might as well just put it up like this. That is the opposite way, my friend. Okay, there we go. It's back to normal. Let's go and sleep. Item collector. Wait, why would I need an item collector? I just want this to be placing acacia logs. That's all. If it spits a block out. No, that was just me trying to test if I put like if I put an item in here that's not a block, if it's going to retain the inventory. Because if that could be done, then I would just have one stack of acacia logs and then have the rest of this like blocked. But if there's other items in here, it just spits them out. So I can't really do that. I don't know if there's any other way to block it, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. It doesn't really matter to me if this fills up with acacia, to be honest. It was just I was trying to see if I could make things efficient, but it's fine. Let's get some item pipes, and what we do is connect the drawer like this. Can you place cobble or something else? Yeah, if I place cobble, it's just going to put the cobble block over here. So that wouldn't really solve any of my problems. Okay, we're going to need a flux point. Oh, that was pretty quick. And then again, I'm going to use laser IO for this because I think that's one of the easiest way to do this. We're going to need five laser points or laser nodes. and we're gonna need 6 energy cards. I should probably hold this in my card holder. Okay, one thing that I do think should change about Laser IO is the god awful textures on the nodes. Please change these. They look absolutely awful. Apart from that, amazing mod. Just please change the textures. I hope like Redanosaurus or someone works on those. Okay, this is how this is gonna work. So we're going to have an energy card in here that's going to be extracting. I should probably give this a few overclocks. So that we can extract the max amount. And then for the downside, we're going to put an energy card in. Same for this one. Same for this one. And this, I think I put the wrong one over here. Needs to go in the downside. And that should start giving energy to all of these items once I select the network. So there we go. So these now have power, the fluid extractors, and the phytogenic insulator is slowly getting power. However, this thing also needs water. And I think the best way is going to be just to put down the blocks here. And I suppose I need to put a block down here. Now that was completely unnecessary. So the aqueous accumulator will go over here, and then just like one water source here and one over here. That should start giving me water. And we just need one pipe. One fluid pipe is all we need. That is going to give the phytogenic insulator some water. Perfect. I think that's like the best way I could do this, like in a small setup over here. And we're going to need this to output to the back. Right, so the acacia log should pop up over here, and as soon as it pops up, it should go into the block placer. Let's see if this works. There we go. Did I not set this to extract? I did not. There we go. Perfect. That has worked exactly how I wanted it to. Now, this latex needs to go into like some sort of storage. So I'm thinking we need to set up a tank. Let's set up a quick tank to gather all the latex, and I might even upgrade this to like the advanced version. I don't see any point in upgrading it beyond that, but what I can do is set this up over here, right? And then I need some fluid cards from Laser IO. Let's get, how many do I need? I think I need 8 of these. Okay, so we got the 8 cards. Now what we're going to do is extract fluid from below. Is that the maximum you can extract, by the way? 1 bucket? Yeah, it is. And then we're going to insert fluids into here. So as soon as any latex is generated by the fluid extractors, it's just going to be inserted into the advanced tank. And that should just continue working. Oh, there's someone at the door. I'm gonna take a bay ride back real quick. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Just gotta answer the door. Alrighty, I am back. Okay, so we got the fluid or the latex extraction running. So it is that where was that? There it is. So now I need to get the latex into my refined storage system somehow. I think we need to set up a storage bus, or maybe not a storage bus. Maybe we can set up an importer to import the fluids directly into the disk, because we have plenty of space in here. This is never going to fill up, I think. Never, ever, ever. So I'm going to set up a fluid importer that is going to import the latex directly into our system. I don't normally tend to do this, by the way. This is like I don't normally tend to use fluid storage drives. It's not a thing that I do. This playthrough has just been a little bit different. I haven't really gone into storage drawers too much. I haven't set up like a lot of storage buses, or it's been weird. Like, I haven't set up compacting drawers for redstone. Like, I have a crafting recipe for redstone blocks, which I never do. I never do that. So it's been a different type of like playthrough, and I'm actually quite enjoying it. It's something unique. Okay, this is in the wrong position. This is gonna go underneath. And once we connect this, oh, hang on. Before we connect it, I need to set it to fluids. Now that should start pulling everything from here. There we go. All the latex is gone. And we should start seeing it in our fluid drive, fluid grid. That is perfect. So now, basically what we have is the fluid in our refined storage system, and we will be able to use this latex to process anything that needs latex. So for example, the dissolution chamber has certain recipes that need latex, so we can give it the exact amount that it needs every single time, without having to worry about if there's ever going to be anything left over in the chamber or not. We can give it the exact amount we need. So let us, before we do that though, we need to make a latex processing unit, because this thing is going to give us tiny dry rubber, and then the tiny dry rubber goes and turns into the dry rubber, which then turns into plastic, which is quintessential for all your industrial foregoing needs. So a latex processing unit is absolutely essential. That's going to need a furnace, which is pretty easy. It's also going to need a pity machine frame and a bucket of water and a latex bucket of all things. Now can I can't put water. Oh, I can. Haha, nice. So if you just click your Evertide amulet in the fluid grid, it gives you a bucket of water, which you can then extract, I assume, if you have the buckets for it, which I apparently don't. Okay, so there's one bucket of water, one bucket of latex, and we should be able to make the latex processing unit. We can. And then all this needs really is, I believe for every operation, it's 100 millibuckets of water, and or is it 500 millibuckets of water and 100 millibuckets of latex, and that should turn it into tiny dry rubber. So I'm gonna need to set up a crafter for this. Let's see, maybe I should do this right next to the other latex stuff. So I could just set this up over here so that this always gets water. And maybe we might need to add maybe we might need to add a pipe upgrade over here. I'll do the basic one because I don't see a need for anything more than that. And if you do need it, I can always just increase it. Then I also want another laser node. Okay, so that should now be connected, and let's get an energy card. We want to put this into the down slot, so that should now have energy. Now, one thing to note about the industrial foregoing blocks, if you guys didn't know about this, is that they do not retain their inventories. Buzz, when he made this mod, he wanted this to be different from thermal. So any of the industrial foregoing blocks, if you break them, you will lose all the contents that are inside of them. So if you have latex in here, if you have water in here, if you have power in here, oh, yeet, thanks for the yeet, talking to Tide. If you break this block, you will lose all of it. So keep that in mind while you play with industrial foregoing. It is not like thermal. In thermal, you will keep your blocks. You will keep your inventory. In this, you will not. Alright, I need to figure out a way to get acacia saplings out as well. I think all of the logs have currently started going into... Oh, look at that. That's a lot of logs. So apparently this gives you 6 logs for operation. That's pretty neat. Maybe if we put some fighter grow, we'll get even more. I am missing niter. How do you get niter? You can get niter as a byproduct of sand. What about niter dust? Not the way to get it. Okay, so we don't have any niter, so we can't make any fighter grow, unfortunately. That's fine. Okay, so for the latex processing unit, what I'm going to do is just set up a quick crafter, like so. And then I'm going to have an importer on the bottom over here, which is going to be importing the tiny dry rubber. I probably should just have a requester. Now I don't think this is necessary, but I like to take no chances with the industrial foregoing machines. So I'm going to whitelist tiny dry rubber as the only thing that can be imported. And we should be good. Hey, there's another yeet. This should now be active. Now all we need to do is set up a pattern that says tiny dry rubber. Now there's no recipe for this, so I need to make my own recipe, and I'm gonna say give me 1 bucket of latex, and that should give me 10 tiny dry rubber. Can't win tonight. It's fine. I have the ability to fly anyway, so if I put this in here, let's see if we request any tiny dry rubber, is this going to work? So it definitely sent the latex in. It made a tiny dry rubber and that got imported. Okay, so this thing is working. And this is now being processed and the tiny dry rubber is scheduled. So we should be seeing it in our inventory. We are. And then we can just use this to make the normal dry rubber, which is just a crafting recipe. So no big deal. We can just do this. And then we need to smelt this into plastic. So the smelting process can be handled by a smelting factory. And then the crafting process can be handled by a multi-block crafter. What is this pattern, by the way? Why is there a fluid card in my... Why is there a fluid card pattern? The multi-block crafter is a little bit odd, I feel. I feel that it's acting a little bit weird. Whatever. This is done, so we should be able to get the dry rubber. Yes, indeed. And then the plastic is pretty straightforward. There you go. Now this is not a quest reward because industrial foregoing is not part of the quests, which makes sense, I suppose. However, I just wanted to check real quick. What is this? We got 64 nuggets of experience. Dennis Minecraft CZ, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna put the nuggets of experience away. Hi Dennis. We need to make a lot of different stuff for this now. The Essence of Darkness. Now this is something that we needed, and we can't get this in any other way except with the EMC. So now that we have this in here, we have 11,400. Infusing things with raw Essence of Darkness is inefficient. If you enrich it first, you can extract 20 times more darkness essence out of it. Okay, so apparently this is saying that the enriched essence, which you enrich with refined obsidian, will give you 20 times more. And then you can use that with iron ingots to make the black iron ingots, which I suppose is the only way to do this. Yep, that's the only way. And then that's going to be needed for some of the other processing that we do. For now, however, I'm just going to go back to industrial foregoing because we need to make a dissolution chamber. That's going to need that and that and that. We should start seeing the processing happen. Now the tiny dry rubber is going to be really slow. So I want to make some industrial foregoing add-ons as soon as we get the dissolution chamber. And we're going to be making the speed, efficiency, and processing tier 2 add-ons. So these add-ons are going to increase the speed of all of the processing done within industrial foregoing. And while this is working, I'm just going to take a bite out of my breakfast real quick. Okay, so the bite I took was a little bit too much. Took me a while to eat that. I need to take smaller bites. But anyway, we got our dissolution chamber, which means we can now start doing dissolution crafts. Normally dissolution crafts are basically 8 items and 1 fluid. Where should I put this? I think this deserves its own spot because it is just one of the most important blocks in the game. I'll put it over here for now. I'll use a diamond crafter. I don't really need to, but since I have one extra anyway, might as well. And we'll get an importer that's going to be importing the items. Oh, there goes that oak slab. So that's going to be the importer. We need a few cables. And then I need to connect this somehow to my refined storage. I guess I can go all the way over here. Yeah, it doesn't make too big of a difference. Oh, I messed this up. This was supposed to be on this side. I was wondering why the flux point just showed up out of nowhere. Okay, there you go. I think a few of the cables that I broke have gone into the void. Rip those cables. Okay, now this thing also needs power, which means now, is this 8 blocks away? If it's not, then we might be able to just use a laser node to get some cheaty power in. I say cheaty, I mean, it's completely not cheaty, but yes, that does work. Nice. So we need an energy card. Energy. Yes, look at that. Wireless power with just one laser node. I think laser IO is going to be one of the best logistics mods ever made. I really do think that. Now, in order to have the dissolution chamber work, we just need to set patterns inside of it. So what are the most important patterns that you need in the dissolution chamber? Well, first of all, it's going to be the add-ons. So we're going to need these patterns. Now I believe the processing pattern, it needs a furnace, so I'm gonna have to add one of those. And then for the efficiency, we need blaze rods, which we can make. And then for the speed, we need sugar. Now sugar comes from sugarcane, which I don't think I have set up. But oh wait, sugarcane has EMC, so we don't need to set that up anyway. Never mind. Let's put these in and let's start working on getting our first add-ons. So that's going to be, how long does this take, by the way? This takes about 10 seconds, I think. Yeah, I think it's 10 seconds. We got our first add-on. Let's get a processing one and an efficiency one as well. And now this is where the first question comes in, right? Do I want to use the add-ons in the dissolution chamber themselves, or do I want to use them in the latex processing unit? Because if I put them in the dissolution chamber themselves, then every future process that I do inside of here will be faster. That includes making more add-ons. So it would be like how Thanos says, I use the stones to destroy the stones. It's literally like, I use the add-ons to increase the speed of the add-on process. So this is something that I always have a dilemma with. Do I just use the add-ons over there, or do I put them into this? I think this time I'm gonna go with the dissolution chamber. I'm gonna put them in here. Let's see the speed. Okay, that's much faster. It's definitely worth it. Yep, definitely worth it. Hey, Nerd Gamer. Chamber first, then make more for the latex. Yep, that is gonna be what we go up with. Because we've just made our 3 add-ons in about the same time that it took to make the first 3. Okay, so we have the latex processing unit. How much latex do we have, by the way? I should probably check that. We have 13 buckets. Not too bad, not too bad. We could definitely do with some more. Now, how much plastic can we make with 13 buckets of latex? I think we can make 10 at least. So 10 buckets. Oh, so 10 plastic needs 9 buckets. Yeah. This definitely takes a lot of latex. But we should start seeing the tiny dry rubber is much faster than it was before. Look at that. That is so much faster. The tiny dry rubber. Okay, I'm happy with that. I could obviously speed it up in the future as well. I could just put the water flowing time over here. But then the phytogenic insulator would not be able to keep up. Let's just check though. Let's just check how fast this would work if I had the water flowing time over here. Yeah, this is not going to keep up. I knew that would happen, but that's fine. Oh, look at the speed of the latex. I want to see how fast this is increasing. That's definitely much faster than before. And plus this is a stripped acacia log which gives you half the amount of latex. So once that stripped acacia logs once it gets broken, this is going to increase like twice as fast. I'm actually surprised that the importer is able to keep up with this amount of latex. Oh, just talking tired with another yeet. But yeah, that was a good test. So once we get the time destabilized component, we will probably put this in here and then put the dark matter pedestal down again so that we can speed this entire process up. For now, I think we should be fine. I think I might be able to make... Hey Z, how are you doing? I should be able to make another 20 latex, or another 20 plastic. And that's going to be important because we need plenty of plastic for this. How you doing, Z? I actually just killed a wandering trader before the stream started. He just spawned right next to me. So as you can see, the tiny dry rubber is being produced. I think it's 3 dry rubber per operation because the processing tier basically triples the output. Not triples the output, sorry. It triples the process. So as you can see here, instead of consuming 100 millibuckets, we are consuming 300. And instead of making 1, we are making 3. It's basically just 3 times the speed, I should say. Okay, so what's the next thing? How are you tonight? I'm doing well. It's today for me because it's morning, but I'm doing well. I woke up at like 4:30 a.m. today for some reason. I had a bit of a headache last night. Oh, there's gonna be ads. Oops. Sorry about the ads. Okay, for those of I'm trying to remember what comes next in Industrial Foregoing because there's no quest line over here, so I can't really remember. I think the simple machine frame is next. Is it the simple machine frame? I think it is. So that's going to need plastic, that's going to need nether bricks. We might need to set up a recipe for nether bricks. Okay, Z, are you back? I saw that ads were running. Did you get hit by the ads? Okay, so we got the nether bricks. And let's see, what else were we doing? We were making the simple machine frame. Now, apart from that, we just need iron ingots and gold gears. Do we have a recipe for gold gears? We do not. You're back? Okay, awesome. So yeah, I was saying that I actually yesterday had a headache at about 10 o'clock at night. So I went to sleep a little bit earlier than normal. I normally sleep at 11:30 p.m. but I went to sleep at 10:30. And I ended up waking up at 4:30 a.m. for some reason. And then for the next 2-3 hours I could just not get a proper sleep. I was just like tossing and turning in my bed trying to sleep. It was just like, haha, you ain't gonna sleep. My brain just woke me up at 4:30. It was like, you're done. You're done with sleeping for today. But apart from that, pretty good start to the day. We're just trying to get some automation done. And I think it is time to make some gold gears. Gold gear. Now this thing is going to be made in the multi-servo press. That's pretty easy. So for the simple machine frame, I believe we have everything we need in order to do this. Yeah, that is really annoying. Like when you wake up, and this has been happening to me quite a bit lately. I wake up at 5:30 a.m. or 6 a.m. without the alarm. Like my body just automatically wakes me up, and then I spend like 1 to 1.5 hours just trying to sleep and end up not being able to. Now this is not how it used to go. Previously it used to be like I could sleep through a tsunami, I could sleep through a cyclone, and I would not wake up unless my alarm woke me up. Yeah, I'm getting old. Deadshot's getting old, guys. About to retire soon. Okay, so simple machine frame. Let's get a pattern in for this. That's going to be 2 nether bricks, 2 iron ingots, 2 plastic, 1 pity machine frame, 1 gold gear, and 250 millibuckets of latex, which we have over here. So this pattern is going to go in here, and let's see if we request one of these, are we going to be able to make it immediately? It says that we are. Let's see what happens. Oh, it made it. Quest or craft complete. Simple machine frame. Now this thing can be used in making a few other blocks, but mostly it doesn't have many uses. I think the laser drill is pretty useful, but apart from that, I don't see many uses for this. But it can be used to make the advanced machine frame. Apparently there's only... Oh, hang on a second. There's different ways to make the advanced machine frame. Oh, I see what they've done over here. That's pretty neat. So if you wanted to use the fluid encapsulator to make the advanced machine frame, you could do that. I want to go take a look at Cube.js to see all the stuff that has been added over here. So we have some clean aluminum, nickel, silver, and zinc. I guess that is for compatibility with the mechanism. Then we have the incomplete machine frames. So this is, oh, so basically this is a way to circumvent using industrial foregoing. So without using the dissolution chamber, you could still do all of these crafts. So all you need is these incomplete components, and then you need latex. Now latex can also be used in the fluid encapsulator, which is absolutely amazing. But I think the dissolution chamber is still a good way to do this. And it's raining again. You know what? I'm done. I'm done with the rain. Stop raining. There you go. That's much better. And it's nighttime. Hello, the stars are out. There you go. You just have to complain. Like, this is my motto in life. Always complain until you get what you need. It always works. Okay, so maybe these incomplete add-ons might be something that the pack dev is planning to make permanent in the future, because if there's an alternate way of doing this, why would I ever want to use this? Like, if I could make the add-on in one process, why would I want to do two different processes for it? Make it make sense, pack dev. Okay, so for the ether gas, I'm going to need a laser drill, and I'm going to need a fluid laser base. Laser drills are pretty easy. You just need a simple machine frame. However, the fluid laser base is going to need an advanced machine frame, which is going to need pink slime. Now this is where the problems start. Pink slime. This is always the issue, because the only way to get pink slime is with a mob slaughter factory. So we need to make a mob slaughter factory, and then we need to slaughter, obviously, some stuff. Now we can choose to slaughter hostile mobs, or we can choose to slaughter passive mobs. Hostile mobs give you less pink slime. They give you more liquid meat. And passive mobs give you more pink slime and less liquid meat. First things first though, let's go ahead and craft this stuff. So we need a couple of iron axes. And then we should be good. Mob slaughter factory complete. Now in order to make this work, we probably need to set up some sort of mob farm. Thankfully, we have a mob farm right here. So what I could do is remove those spikes and just have a mob slaughter factory over here instead. Or else I could just set up a separate one. What are we thinking? Do we want to set up a separate mob farm, or do we want to just repurpose this one? Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Hang on a second. You say new? Okay. We will make a new mob farm. I just want to get all of these things into the filters so that we don't fill up our backpack with random rubbish. Sorry about the noises. I'm gonna probably mute those stonelings. Those are extremely annoying. That should help a little bit. So now if we put all of these armor and tools into our backpack, they should get yeeted into the nullifier. Oh, look at all the stuff we have, by the way. We have 10,000 gold ingots, 7,843 iron ingots just from this, 4,000 ender pearls, 3,500 emeralds, 400 diamonds. We have a lot of stuff. 25,000 heart of diamonds. You can't even do anything with this except make the pickarangs. Okay, in order to make a new mob farm, we are going to need some dirt. Now, what sort of dirt do we need? Not dirt, sorry. We need some earth. Now, I think we should use the blessed earth because we already have it, and because blessed earth will allow us to get more pink slime. That's a lot that seems broken. It is a little bit broken. Alright, be right back. Sounds good. I'm gonna take another bite of my breakfast. Okay, so I'm thinking about we need to try and get some more dark glass, right? Because dark glass is going to allow us to make another mob farm. But I'm also thinking blessed earth spawns passive mobs, right? And passive mobs don't need a light level. Like, they don't need a dark light level. I could just put this in like anywhere and it would probably still work, right? Am I correct in assuming that, like, let's say I turn this into like blessed earth over here, and I set up a I set up the mob slaughter factory with like a range add-on. That should work in theory, but then that's the thing, like theory always doesn't pan out, so I might need to check. Let's see. So a range add-on of 1 will increase the size to 3x3. So I'm gonna make a range add-on 1. That's just redstone, glass, cobblestone, and 1 bucket of latex. Okay, that's pretty easy. And just 1 bucket of latex. And my buckets are gone again. What the heck? Can anyone tell me where my buckets are going? Because I cannot for the life of me figure it out. There we go. So we got the range add-on tier 1. I guess it's time to test if this thing works. So if I put a mob slaughter factory, let's say over here, and put this. Okay, there we go. That's actually perfect. So that's going to be a range of 3x3, which is how much cursed or blessed earth we're going to put down. And then I suppose I could just block the rest of this with blocks. Yeah, that seems decent. Okay, let's take the add-on out. Now we need to figure out a way to block it so that the animals cannot escape, and I think the best way would be just a too high wall. Oops. Oh. Okay, that should... oh, I should probably not have put that down. Oh, yeah. Nice try, talking to Tide. Nice try, but not enough. Darn sheep. Okay, so this is going to be enough, I think. Maybe we could just replace this with glass so that we could actually see the animals getting slaughtered. What do you guys think? I think that sounds good. That sounds like fun. I'm just going to replace this with glass. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any clear glass in this, except... nope, there's definitely no clear glass. There is, however, structural glass. I could use this. So let's see, how much do we need? 6 and 6 and 6 and 6. 4 is 24. Okay. 24 should be enough. Oh, there's no connecting glass in this pack. Oh, there is. It's just the textures are bugged because of the shaders. Yep. We should be good now. So there you go. That's how this is going to look. And now... Oh, hang on. hang on. Before we do anything else. I'm going to need a laser node. I'm going to need an energy card. I'm going to need some fluid cards. Do I have any fluid cards, by the way, in my card holder? Nope, I just have item cards. I'm going to need 2 fluid cards. Oh, I just picked one. And then the last thing that I'm going to need is some tanks. Now there are different levels of tanks that I could get. I could get the pity black hole tank. I could get the advanced fluid tank. I could actually even get the ultimate one. I could get the dynamic tanks. Those are huge. Consume H2O, okay. And I could get the fluid tanks as well from Create. I think, however, that for this purpose that we have, I believe a simple black hole tank would be the best. Now, why is this not showing up? Probably because we have one of them already. So, let's go ahead and make a couple of simple black hole tanks. While that's happening, we can sleep. So, simple black hole tank. We got 2 of them. Now, the fact that I have these full block tanks means that I don't need my fluid cards anymore. I'm just going to remove this structural glass and replace it with the simple black hole tanks. Okay, and then I'm going to say liquid meat can go to the left, pink slime can go to the right. And then laser node can go here. On the north side, we're going to put an energy card, which is going to insert. And then we just need to connect this one with this one. Thankfully, it is within the range. How many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 blocks. That's not too bad. So now the mob slaughter factory has power. And we need to put the range add-on in it. So that should encompass all of this. Perfect. Now all we need to do is put down the blessed earth. And we should be good. There's a chicken, there's a pig, and they're gone. That is perfect. And we got 24 millibuckets of liquid meat and 480 millibuckets of pink slime. I guess it's time to get some storage, external storages for this. Because I'm going to get them and set them to these tanks. And we will have a maximum of 1024 buckets at all times in our inventory. I should probably remove the bottom from here. So this will go here, this will go here. We need to set these to fluids, otherwise they don't get recognized. And then I can just get some cables. I could just do this and route them like so. That should be it. So if we look at our fluid grid, we should now see pink slime and liquid meat. How cool is that? So I think our pink slime issues are now sorted, which means it is time to get into the advanced machine frame. Now, what do you need for the advanced machine frame? So you need netherite scraps, you need plastic simple machine frames, gold gears, diamond gears, sorry, and gold ingots. And you also need 500 millibuckets of pink slime. So if we put that there, we should be able to request for one of these, as long as we don't have any netherite scraps, so we might need to get some more. Now how do you get netherite scraps again? You get them from ancient debris. Okay, so I have ancient debris because that has EMC. So we need to get ancient debris turned into dirty netherite scrap, because that will allow us to 3 times the process. And then dirty netherite scrap can go in the enrichment chamber. That's it. That's the recipe. And now if I request for an advanced machine frame, it's going to say to craft 2 of these, which means it needs to craft the dirty netherite scrap, and it has the ancient debris available. There you go. That is done. And now it's crafting the advanced machine frame, and it's complete. I think that has to be one of the fastest setups that I've ever done for advanced machine frames. I don't think I've ever been able to do industrial foregoing in like less than 2 hours before. This has got to be the first time I've ever done it. It makes me feel a little bit proud. Just a little bit. We are 10 buckets already. And the best thing about this farm, by the way, is that you can replace the blessed earth with cursed earth, and you can start getting a lot more liquid meat if you need. Which I probably will end up doing down the line, because we are not going to need a lot of pink slime. Once we fill up that bucket or that tank, we should be good for we should be set for life. Oh ho ho, you almost got me. Almost got me over there. I think stream delay worked in my favor. Okay, I just need to check on something real quick. 1 second. Oh, okay. No worries. So we got the advanced machine frame. What's next? The advanced machine frame allows us to get the fluid laser. The fluid laser base. Now the fluid laser base is important because it allows us to drill the wither's head. So we're going to need one of these. However, we also need a supreme machine frame, because the supreme machine frame I believe is used in the stasis chamber. Is it not? Or is that the wither builder? Oh, it's used in the wither builder. We don't need that. Oh, in that case we might be good. The advanced machine frame can be used for the stasis chamber. Where is it though? Come on. Ah, there it is. Yes, so it is definitely a stasis chamber that uses the advanced machine frame. Now for that we're going to need some gas tiers. Now I don't know if there's a way to get gas tiers right now. There doesn't appear to be. There's no recipe for gas tiers. So that is not filling me with confidence. If there's no recipe to get a gas tier, how are we supposed to get it? I guess it's time to hop back into the nether portal and see what we can get. Where should I put this? I guess I can just put it on top over here. One, 2. Three, 4. Okay, that'll do. I don't know if we can get ghasts in here, but I'm just gonna go check real quick. Let's hope that we can. I also should check how much energy I have in my client star. Oh, we got plenty. We have plenty. Okay, so we have another fortress like right over here, which is good. However, I don't see any ghasts, and I don't know if ghasts actually spawn over here. I'm just gonna go kill some of these guys. Ouch. Haha, dodge and weave. Weave and dodge. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I wonder if there's any loot in here that might be worth checking out. Ouch, I have been withered. Okay, I see an Enderman, but I don't see any loot. Isn't there normally supposed to be like loot chests in the corners of these fortresses? Uh-oh. Okay, just recover. Just recover. Okay, my armor's full, so that's not a bad sign. Okay, just trying to find any loot chests. Is there any loot chests over here? Oh, that's the wrong entrance. Come on, come on. I just want one chest. Oh, that's an exit again. No. Aha. Okay, there was no ghast tears in there, unfortunately. I suppose it's only like a random chance or something. Oh, I don't want to go over there. Oh, God. Awkward squirrel with the yeet. Oh, God. Oh, that was just pure reflex over there. I did not mean to do that. Okay, so there's definitely nothing that I can see over here that's gonna be useful. No, there's a saddle though. Saddles might be useful. Ooh, I see nether warts. Ouch! Squirrel? Why? Okay, apparently that was a task. Okay, I don't know what I broke over there, but it didn't sound good. Ah! Right, I'm trying to speedrun this. Oh god, I just almost fell off. Oh! I hit the wrong thing. I hit the wrong thing. I'm gonna die now. I just made an impromptu gold farm. Okay, hopefully that's most of them. Nope, there's still some more. Oh, where'd you come from? Aha! I'm the best. Okay, but I don't see any ghast tears over there. Can anyone remind me, is Soul Sand Valley the place where you get the most like ghast spawns or something? Is that the right one? I'm pretty sure it is, right? The Soul Sand Valley. Now, I don't see any Soul Sand Valley anywhere nearby because this is obviously a void world. So, okay, so Squirrel says yes, so I'm going to trust her. This is a basalt delta that I'm in. I'm not sure if ghasts just spawn in the void like this or if they need like 3 blocks or something to spawn above them. Oh, I see a chest over there. Oh god. That Skelly accidentally attacked the piglins and just got absolutely destroyed by them. Things you love to see. Okay, this is a basalt delta. I'm not going to be able to... What is that? Oh, that's a blank rune. Never mind. I don't think I'm going to be able to find any Ghastiers anywhere over here. I'm just going to keep looking. I want to try and find a Soul Sand Valley. And if I can, I'm going to make like a platform and see if we can get some ghasts to spawn. If we can't, then this might be like impossible. It might be impossible to get further in industrial foregoing. That is something I never considered. Oh, by the way, is there a nature's compass in this pack? Nope, there's not. Okay, I have gone on long enough and I have not seen any signs whatsoever of a Soul Sand Valley. Oh, haha! This is it. This is the Soul Sand Valley. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly mark this on the map. So, and I heard a ghast. I just heard a ghast. Where is it? Where are you? I need you. Oh, if that dropped something, I didn't get it. Okay, any more? Are there any more ghasts? Or is that the only one? Please tell me there are more ghasts in this area. Something very weird about flying in the nether when it's like a void like this. It fills me with unease. I don't know what it is. Okay, I got some more gold. Stop that. I was just about to kill that guy. Ooh, diamonds. Those are always helpful. Okay, I don't see any more ghasts. Maybe I need to like go... Oh, I see one. I see one. Ha 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 ha. Come on. Come on. Shoot at me again. Yes. Yes. We got ourselves a ghast here. Now I need to get 2 of these, I believe. I need 2 of these in order to do the thing that I need, which is make a stasis chamber. So we need to find 1 more. Can I get 1 more ghast? Please sir, may I have a ghast? Oh, it's 10:30 AM. Good lord. I've wasted my time. Okay, I'm just gonna try once more. Otherwise we're gonna have to wrap it up for today. Try again tomorrow. Basically what I'm trying to do right now is just go within render distance and come back out so that new mobs will keep spawning. And my hope is to get another ghast to spawn instead of all of these other creatures. Oh, was that a... I think a ghast just spawned and despawned. Come on, spawn a ghast. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I see you. Oh, you didn't drop anything. This is so unfair. I should probably just get a mob imprisonment tool and capture a ghast. Using the one ghast here that I have. So that I can get unlimited ghast in the future. That would probably be a good option. Is this still a Soul Sand Valley over here? It is. Nope, nope, that's nether waste. Ouch, King Zulu, why? Trying to get a ghast over here. What do you mean no flying? I'm in the nether. I'm in the nether. Trying to find a ghast. Get a ghast here. I know this is like fantastic, riveting gameplay right now. Just flying back and forth in the void. Just trying, hoping for ghast to spawn. I'm getting ghosts from Quark, but I'm not getting ghasts. Talk about unlucky. Just need one more. Like one more ghast here. Oh, there we go. I see a ghast. Oh, come on. Never mind. We're gonna have to go home and try again another day. But at least we have the waypoint for this now. Oh, there's no home. I forgot. There's no slash home. I need to find my my portal back home. You have 4 points? Well, we shouldn't have kept dropping my stuff. That's on you. That's all on you. I'll get the ghast soon. I'll probably get one tomorrow. Because I'm not playing this back offline anymore. Like once the stream is done, I just do my like post stream stuff and quit the game. So we don't care. I don't get any stuff done offline. Squirrel. Shh. Shh. Not here. I don't even remember where my portal is. It might be somewhere over here. Hang on. Oh, there it is. I should probably mark that as a waypoint. Portal. I completely lost it. Hey Ren. Should have made a waypoint a long time ago. Truth. However, we found it, so we're all good. I'm just gonna put my stuff back in. 6 gunpowder, 1 ghast. I might actually make a mob imprisonment tool and just get like capture a ghast, and then we might be able to use the mob duplicator to make more ghasts. So that might be something I do. However, that's gonna be something we have to check tomorrow. In the meantime, let's see who we can find to raid. Oh, Hidden in the Leaves is live. We don't normally get to raid Hidden. Let's go raid Hidden. / raid Hidden in the Leaves. I found Hidden in the Leaves from Hermit, and Hidden is a pretty chill Minecrafter and a really good builder and an artist. So let's go say hi to Hidden. If you want to help with the raid, please copy the raid command, any one of them. If you're subscribed, you can feel free to copy the second one, and we shall be saying hi to Hidden. I should be back tomorrow about the same time, 2 hours before whatever the time is for you now. So hopefully I shall see you guys then. Until then, everyone, thanks for being here, thanks for lurking, and hopefully I shall see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.